Algebra is the third unit of this term. Students, in the last session, we have seen about exercise 2.4 miscellaneous practice problems and challenge problems which are based on the shapes parallelogram, rhombus and trapezium. Today, let us see the topic algebra. Under this topic, we are going to see about terms, like terms and unlike terms, coefficient of a term, value of an algebraic expression, addition and subtraction of algebraic expression. Algebra. What does the word algebra actually mean? Algebra is when we use a letter to represent a value or a number. But why use a letter when we can use a number? Unfortunately, we can't always put a number or value to an amount. So that's when we use letters or algebra. The best way to understand algebra is by looking at some examples. Example 1. Bobby has a very big bag of counters. Counters means a small disc used in board games. He doesn't know how many counters are in the bag, but he wants to write a sentence describing the number of counters. So, Bobby says there are C counters in his bag. C is the unknown number of counters in his bag. Remember, Bobby could have used any letter for his value. Example 2. Here, what is the missing number? The answer is 2 because 2 plus 4 is 6. In algebra, we don't use boxes. We use letters such as the variable or the unknown x. So, we write x is equal to 2. Students, in class 6, we have learned how geometric patterns and number patterns can be generalized using variables and constants. A variable takes different values which is represented by x, y, z, etc. And constant has numerical values such as 31, -7, 2, etc. In other words, we can say that a symbol in algebra having a fixed value is called a constant, whereas a symbol which can be assigned different values is called a variable. For example, 1 by 3 minus 8 pi, which is equal to 3.14, root 2, which is equal to 1.414 are all constants, and x, y, z, all the letters are all variables. Commonly, variables are represented by small letters. For example, the number of ice candy sticks required to form one square is 4 sticks. For 2 squares is 8 sticks. For 3 squares is 12 sticks, and so on. Continuing in the same way, it is clear that if the number of squares to be formed is k, any natural number, then the number of candy sticks required will be 4 into k is equal to 4k, where k is the variable and 4 is the constant. Students, the picture shown here illustrates the variable and constants in a real life. The height of a plant is an example of variable because the height of a plant keeps changing, while the height of the pole remains unchanged. Hence, it is an example of a constant. Students, you must know what is an algebraic expression and verbal expression. Algebraic expression, a combination of constants and variables connected by signs plus, minus, into and divided by, is called an algebraic expression. Verbal expression or verbal statement. A verbal expression is a mathematical statement that is expressed in words. Students, I have given few examples of converting verbal statements to mathematical expressions in the following tabular column. Translating from verbal statements to algebraic statements under the operation addition. Translating from verbal statements to algebraic statements under the operation subtraction. Translating from verbal statements to algebraic statements under the operation multiplication. The skill of translating between verbal statements and algebraic expressions requires an understanding of the words that are commonly used to represent mathematical operations. Add, sum, increased by, more than, exceeds, total, plus, in all, gain, deposit are the words commonly used to represent the operation of addition. Similarly, there are many other words to represent operations like subtraction, multiplication and division, etc. So, kindly go through the table below. Introduction. Students, now consider the situation. Murugan's mother gave him ₹100 to buy 1 kilogram of sugar. If the shopkeeper returned ₹58, what is the price of sugar? Did you get the answer? How did you work out? Yes, you might have created numeric equation like 100 minus 58 is equal to 42, which is the price of 1 kilogram of sugar. Let us see another situation. Jayashri wants to share chocolates among her friends on her birthday. She had ₹190 in her piggy bank. If she could buy 95 chocolates with that amount, then what is the price of one chocolate? That is, the total amount divided by number of chocolate gives the price of one chocolate. That is, 190 divided by 95 gives 2. Let us learn more about this interesting branch of mathematics, which deals with the methods of finding the unknown values. Students, now let us see about the terms. The expression 6x plus 1 is obtained by adding two parts, 6x and 1. Here, 6x and 1 are known as terms. The term 6x is a variable and the term 1 is a constant, since it is not multiplied by a variable. Also, we say that 6x are the factors of the term 6x. Similarly, in the expression 3ab plus 5c, the terms are 3ab and 5c. The factors of the term 3ab are 3, a and b. In the same way, the factors of the term 5c are 5 and c. Observe the figure and what is the perimeter of the figure? Perimeter, what is perimeter? Perimeter is the distance around the closed figure. Now, here the perimeter is x plus 5 plus 6 plus y plus 5 plus 4 plus z plus w units. Arrange the variables and constants separately with the operation in an algebraic expression, that is x plus y plus z plus w plus the constant values 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4. In the next step, we can add all these constant numerical values, that is x plus y plus z plus w plus 20. Now, here x, y, z, w are variables and 20 is a constant. Note that in the above expression, 5 terms are there, namely x, y, z, w, 20. An expression may have 1, 2, 3 or more terms. Also, a term may be any one of the following. 1. A constant such as 8, minus 11, 7, minus 1 and so on. 2. A variable such as x, a, b, y and so on. Third, a product of two or more variables such as xy, pq, abc. Fourth one, a product of constant and a variable or variables such as 5x minus 7pq, 3abc. Students, now let us see an important note. An algebraic expression can have one term, two terms, or more than two terms. An expression with one term is called a monomial. Two terms is called a binomial. And three terms is called a trinomial. An expression with one or more terms is called a polynomial. For example, the expression 2x is a monomial. 2x plus 3y is a binomial. And 2x plus 3y plus 4z is a trinomial. All the expressions given above are polynomials. Here in the first column, 9xy, 5b minus 16x, 45 are the expressions with one term. So it is called a monomial. And in the second column, all the expressions having two terms. So it is called a binomial. And in the third column, all the expressions with three terms. So it is called a trinomial. And students, here all the expressions given in the table are known as polynomials. Example 3.1. Identify the variables, terms and number of terms in each of the following expressions. Now identify the variables, terms and number of terms in each of the following expressions. Here prepare the tabular column and write down all the expressions given in the problem. So now in the first expression, 12x minus x is an algebraic expression. Here the variable. A variable is a letter representing some unknown. So x is a letter. So it is a variable x. Write down here. And terms. 12 minus x. In this 12 and minus x are two terms. So 12 minus x are terms and number of terms are 1 and 2. Two terms are there. And in the next algebraic expression, 7 plus 2y is obtained by adding two parts, 7 and 2y. Here 7 and 2y are known as terms. Here 7 and 2y are known as terms. And how many terms are there? 1, 2. Two terms are there. And here the variable, the letter is y is given in this algebraic expression. So the variable is y. And in the next algebraic expression, 29 plus 3x plus 5y. Here x and y are the two letters. So x and y are the variables in this algebraic expression. And here what about the terms? 29 plus 3x plus 5y is obtained by adding three parts, 29, 3x and 5y. Here 29, 3x and 5y are known as terms. And here how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 terms are there. And in the final algebraic expression, 3x minus 5 plus 7z, x and z are the letters. So x and z are known as the variables of the given algebraic expression. Now coming to the terms. Here 3x minus 5 and 7z are the three terms given in an algebraic expression. Dear students, now let us see about the coefficient of a term. Example, in the term 5xy, 5 is the coefficient of remaining factor product xy. Similarly, x is the coefficient of 5y. 5x is the coefficient of y. The constant 5 is called the numerical coefficient and others are called simply coefficients. A coefficient can either be a numerical factor or an algebraic factor or product of both. Students, now Consider the term minus 6ab. It is the product of three factors, namely minus 6a and b. Also, it can be written as a product of two factors such as minus 6a into b, minus 6b into a, and minus 6 into ab. The coefficient of a is minus 6b. The coefficient of b is minus 6a. The coefficient of ab is minus 6. Here, minus 6 is the numerical coefficient of the term minus 6ab. Others are said to be coefficient, simply coefficients. Example 3.2. Find the numerical coefficient of the following terms. Also find the coefficient of x and y in each of the term. Here students prepare a tabular column and in the first column write down all the expressions given in the problem. And here numerical coefficient. So what is meant by numerical coefficient? The constant value in front of the variable factor. The numerical value in front of the variable factor is known as the numerical coefficient. So here in front of x, what is there? It is 3. So 3 is known as numerical coefficient. And coefficient of x. What is coefficient of x? Again it is 3. So coefficient of y, not possible because the value, the variable y is not given in this expression. So we can't find the coefficient of y. So write down here, not possible. And in the second expression, minus 5xy, the numerical coefficient, the numerical value in front of the variables, the product of variables xy is minus 5. And here coefficient of x. So coefficient of x is keep x and the remaining minus 5 and y is said to be the coefficient of x. Coefficient of y. So here keep y and the remaining minus 5x is said to be the coefficient of y. And in the next expression minus yz. So coefficient, numerical coefficient. Here no numerical coefficient appears in the term. If no numerical coefficient appears in the term, then the coefficient is understood to be 1. So here with the sign minus, it is taken as minus 1. And coefficient of x. So the variable x is not given. So it is not possible to find the coefficient of x. So coefficient of y. What about coefficient of y? So keep y and remaining is minus z. So write down here coefficient of y is minus z. And in the expression 7xyz, the numerical coefficient, the numerical value in front of the variables xyz is 7. 7 is the numerical coefficient. And coefficient of x is keep x and the remaining 7yz is known as the coefficient of x. And coefficient of y is keep y and the remaining 7x and z is called the coefficient of y. And here in this term y, the numerical coefficient is 1. So if no numerical coefficient appears in the term, then the coefficient is understood to be 1. So here 1 is the numerical coefficient. Coefficient of x is, the term x is not given. So coefficient of x is not possible. And coefficient of y is 1. And here 16yx. Here the numerical coefficient is 16. The numerical value in front of the variables yx is 16. So 16 is known as the numerical coefficient of this term. And coefficient of x. So keep x and remaining 16y is called the coefficient of x. Coefficient of y. So keeping y and the remaining 16 into x is known as the coefficient of y. Now let us see like and unlike terms. When you visit a market, you can see that the vegetables and fruits of same kind are kept as separate heaps. Similarly, we can group the same kind of terms in an algebraic expression. Students, for example, the expression 7x plus 5x plus 12x minus 16 has 4 terms. They are 7x, 5x, 12x and minus 16. But the first 3 terms 7x, 5x and 12x have the same variable factor x. We say that 7x, 5x and 12x are like terms. However, the terms 12x and minus 16 have different variable factors. The term 12x has the variable x and the term minus 16 is a constant. Such terms are called unlike terms. The expression 14xy minus 7y minus 12yx plus 5y minus 10 has 5 terms. They are 14xy minus 7y minus 12yx 5y minus 10. The terms 14xy and minus 12yx are like terms. Also, minus 7y and plus 5y are like terms. But we can't group the terms 14xy, 7y and minus 10 as they do not have the same variables, thus called unlike terms. So, students, the terms of an expression having the same variable or variables are called like terms. Otherwise, they are called unlike terms. Students, I have given some more examples of like and unlike terms. Students, try this problem. Terms with the variables xy and yx are like terms because of the commutative property of multiplication. What is the commutative property of multiplication? If changing the order of multiplication does not change the value of the product, that is x into y is same as y into x. That's why we can say that the terms with the variables xy and yx are like terms. Also, terms obey the commutative property of addition, that is x plus y is same as y plus x. Students, points to remember while identifying like terms are as follows. The first one is, in each of the term, ignore numerical coefficient. Second one, observe the algebraic variables of the terms. They must be the same. Here the order in which the variables are multiplied should not be considered. Value of an algebraic expression. Consider the situation. If the teacher wants to select 10 students for a competition, if the number of boys are x and the number of girls are y, then the required algebraic expression to find the total number of participants is x plus y. Here the total number of students to be selected is 10, and if only 2 girls are interested to participate in the competition, then how many boys should be selected? Obviously, if y is equal to 2, then x plus 2 is equal to 10. The value x is equal to 8 satisfies the equation. So, the number of boys to be selected is 8. Follow the steps to obtain the value. Step 1. Study the problem, fix the variable and write the algebraic expression. Step 2. Replace each variable by the given numerical value to obtain an arithmetical expression. Step 3. Simplify the arithmetical expression by BITMAS method. Step 4. The value so obtained is the required value of the expression. Example 3.3. If x is equal to 3, y is equal to 2, find the value of 4x plus 7y, 3x plus 2y minus 5 and x minus y. Here, follow the steps to obtain the value. Step 1. Study the problem. Fix the variable and write the algebraic expression. Replace each variable by the given numerical value to obtain an arithmetical expression. So here, what is the 4x plus 7y is the algebraic expression. Here, the values of x and y are given. That is, x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. Now, substituting, replacing each variable by the given numerical value. That is, 4 into the value of x is 3 plus 7 into the value of y is 2. Now, in the next step, we have to multiply these two values. 4 into 3 is 12 and 7 into 2 is 14. And then by using BIDMAS, we done here. So in the next step, 12 plus 14 is 26. In the next expression, 3x plus 2y minus 5. We have to replace each variable by the given numerical value to obtain an arithmetical expression. So here, 3 into the value of x is 3 plus 2 into the value of y is 2 minus 5. And in the next step, by using BIDMAS, we have to simplify this arithmetical expression. Now, 3 into 3 is 9 plus 2 into 2 is 4 minus 5. Now, adding these two values first. 9 plus 4 is 13 and minus 5. Here, 13 minus 5 is 8. In the next expression, x minus y is an algebraic expression. Now, we have to replace each variable by the given numerical value to obtain a arithmetical expression. That is, the value of x is 3 and value of y is 2. Here we get 3 minus 2, an arithmetical expression. Now, 3 minus 2 is 1. The value so obtained is the required value of the expression. Now, students, let us see an example 3.4. Find the value of the expressions. 3 expressions, algebraic expressions are given. And given that the values of m and n. M is equal to 2 and n is equal to minus 1. So, the first algebraic expression is 3m plus 2n. Now, replace the variable by the given numerical value to obtain an arithmetical expression. That is, 3 into the value of m is 2 plus 2 into the value of n is minus 1. Now, by using the properties of multiplication of integers, when we multiply two integers of different sign, the product will be a negative. So, in the next step, we get 3 into 2 is 6 minus 2 into minus 1. When we multiply two integers of different sign, the product will be a negative. So, minus 2. So, in the next step, 6 minus 2 is 4. 4, the value so obtained is the required value of the expression. And the next expression, 2m minus n. Here, replace each variable by the given numerical value. So, 2 into, what is the value of m? That is 2 minus n. What is the value of n? Minus 1. So, in the next step, 2 into 2, same signs, positive. 4. 2 into 2 is 4. Here, minus into minus. So, when we multiply two integers of same sign, the product will be a positive. So, minus into minus plus 1. So, 4 plus 1 is 5. The last expression, algebraic expression, is given as mn minus 1. So, now replace each variable by the given numerical value. M is equal to 2 and n is equal to minus 1. So, m is 2 and n is minus 1. So, mn is 2 into minus 1. So, minus 1 is a constant. So, 2 into minus 1. When we multiply two integers of different sign, the product will be a negative. So, 2 into minus 1 is minus 2, minus 1. So, now, by using the properties of addition, Addition of integers we get when we add two integers of the same sign. The sum will also be an integer of the same sign. So, -2 minus 1 is -3. Students, now we are going to recall few terminologies which we will have to encounter frequently. For example, 5 plus 7 can be called as a numerical expression. In this numerical expression, say if an alphabet X is present, for example 5x plus 7, it becomes an algebraic expression wherein the alphabet X is called as a variable, while the numerical value 5 in front of the variable X is called as a coefficient of the variable X. However, the numerical value 7 is called a constant, which is a fixed value. Here, 5x and 7 are said to be the terms of an algebraic expression 5x plus 7. Students, also in the term 5x, we can say that 5 and x are the factors of the term 5x. Now let us see exercise 3.1. The third sum, find the numerical coefficients of each of the following terms. Here the terms are given. Here we have to find the numerical coefficients. What does mean by numerical coefficients? We know that is the constant value. The constant value in front of the variable is known as the numerical coefficient of each terms. So here in the first term -3 is a constant term in front of the product of variables yx. So -3 is the numerical coefficient of this term. And here 12x. 12 is the constant which is in front of the variable. So it is the coefficient of this term 12k. So why? So if there is no number before the variable, we have to consider it as 1. So here 1 is the coefficient of this term y. So 121 BC. So here 121 is the coefficient of this term, and minus x. So here minus x. So if there is no number before the variable, it is considered as 1. So here it is added that -1 sign in front of the variable. So here -1 is the numerical coefficient of this term. In the next term 9pq. So 9 is the numerical coefficient. And in the last expression 2ab is given. Here the constant value 2, the numerical value 2 is known as the numerical coefficient of this term. So students, now prepare a table and write down all the expressions. So here in the first expression, variable. Which is the variable? A variable is a letter representing some unknowns. So here the letters are x and y. So x and y are variables. And which is the constant? Constant are the terms in the algebraic expression that contain only numbers. Here 18 is a number. So it is a constant. And terms. How many terms are there? 3 terms are there. So that is 18x and minus y are 3 terms. And in the next expression 7p minus 4q plus 5. Here P and Q are letters. So P and Q are the variables. And constant 5, which is the numerical number, numerical value. So it is called a constant. So 5 is a constant. And terms. Here 7P minus 4q and 5 are 3 terms. The next expression is 29x plus 13y. Here the variables are two variables are there, two letters are there, x and y. So these two letters are known as the variables. So x and y are the variables and constants. So see the expression, see the algebraic expression. There is no constant, there is no number in this algebraic expression. So if there is no constants, put as 0. And terms, how many terms are there? 29x and 13y. So there are two terms which are 29x and 13y. Here in the last expression, b plus 2. So here the letter b is a variable and the number 2 is a constant, and here two terms b and 2 are the two terms. Students, in this problem it is given that to identify the like terms among the given terms 7x, 5y, minus 8x, 12y, 6z, z, minus 12x, minus 9y and 11z. Here we know that the terms of an expression having the same variables are called like terms. Here the terms 7x minus 8x minus 12x or have the same variable factor x. We say that 7x minus 8x minus 12x are like terms, and 5y, 12y minus 9y or have the same variable factor y. We say that 5y, 12y minus 9y are like terms, and 6z, z, 11z or have the same variable factor z. We say that 6z, z, 11z are like terms. Now students, 2x minus 3y, an algebraic expression is given. Now we have to replace each variable by the given numerical values x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3 to obtain an arithmetical expression. Now in the next step, 2 into 2 is 4 and minus 3 into 3 is 9. And here in the next step, by using the properties of addition of integers, that is, when we add two integers of different sign, the sum will be the difference between the two integers and have the sign of the integer with greater value. So we have to subtract 4 from 9, that is 5, and the sign of the greater number is minus. So minus 5 is the value so obtained is the required value of the expression. Here x plus y is an algebraic expression is given. Here replace each variable by a given numerical values to obtain an arithmetical expression. So here the value of x is 2 and the value of y is 3. In the next step, 2 plus 3 is 5. The next expression, algebraic expression is 4y minus x is given. Here in the next step, what we'll do? Replace each variable by the given numerical values to obtain an arithmetical expression. So 4 into the value of y is 3 minus the value of x is 2. So 4 into 3 is 4 3s are 12 minus 2. 12 minus 2 is. Now let us see how to add and subtract algebraic expressions. Consider the situation. Kannan has some number of beads and Arvind has 20 beads more than Kannan. Kavita says that she has 3 more beads than the number of beads that Kannan and Arvind together have. How will you find the number of beads that Kavita have? Now we see that even though 3 persons are involved with 3 unknown quantities, we make use of one variable since all the 3 variables are related. Say Kannan has got X number of beads. Aravind is said to have 20 beads more than Kannan. So Aravind has got X plus 20 beads, while Kavita is said to have 3 beads more than Kannan and Aravind together have. So the number of beads that Kavita has is given by X. The number of beads that Kannan has plus X plus 20. The number of beads that Aravind has plus 3. Therefore, the number of beads that Kavita has is given by X plus 20 plus 3. Now we change the situation. Instead of Aravind has 20 more beads than Kannan, suppose Aravind has 20 beads less than Kannan. If Kavita has 3 beads more than what Kannan and Aravind have together, then find the number of beads that Kavita has. Now, say Kannan has got X number of beads. Aravind is said to have 20 beads less than Kannan. So, Aravind has got to X minus 20 beads. While Kavita is said to have 3 beads more than Kannan and Aravind together have. So, the number of beads that Kavita has is given by X. The number of beads Kannan has plus X minus 20, the number of beads that Aravind has, and finally plus 3. Number of beads that Kavita has is given by X plus X minus 20 plus 3.